Welcome to the YouTube channel for Discover Your Life Today. My name is Maveen Kaura. I am from discoveryourlifetoday.com. Today I'll be going over the book Monday Morning Leadership by David Cottrell. Hope I said that name correctly. Forgive me if I haven't. Now, this book is broken down into 8 chapters. Each chapter is like a conversation between the mentor and the student on how to become a better leader for his or her team. So get yourself a piece of paper, a pen, and let's review all the different principles that are in this book so I can help you become a better leader by reviewing and helping you apply these same principles. Awesome. Now that you have your piece of paper, your pen, your Evernote open, and or your Microsoft app open, go ahead and start taking some notes. So the first thing we'll do is review the 8 chapters, starting with chapter 1 called The First Monday, Drivers and Passengers. So this is going to be going over different ways to become a better leader. So keep in mind, it is the leader's job to transition employees from an employee mentality to a manager's mentality and position. It is also then the leader's job to take that new manager and transform them into a leader in the future. For both parties to succeed, they will both need to make changes to the way they conduct business or the way they handle people so they can then see that success. As a leader or mentor, you are responsible for everything that happens in your department, at your company, and the results that your team attains. This fact can be hard for many leaders to grasp, but it is true that you are responsible for the results of your team. Leaders understand for employees, managers, and different departments to be successful, they must fix problems, not place blame for whatever caused the problem. If you want to be successful as a leader at your company, at home, or even, for example, on a sports team, you have to do the right things and not join in the pity party and talk about upper management or negatively about anybody on your team. Chapter 2, the second Monday. So keep the main thing the main thing. Great leaders and mentors understand the importance of keeping the main thing and at the top of the priority list. Business owners, managers, team leaders, and mentors understand that employees quit because of the leadership team. The managers or the manager are not meeting their needs, the employees' needs. So it is the responsibility of the leader to make the necessary changes to keep the team together and the managers and employees working together. Because of course, anytime people leave a company, it does cost a lot more money to retrain the next batch of people so you can then bring everybody up to the same level of understanding. The third Monday, escape from management land. As a leader of your company, it is important to hire good employees. This means you must take the right time and all the time you need to hire the right people for the job. It is important to move people from different positions if they're not carrying their weight in their current position. If they're still not able to perform at the job that you move them to, you might want to think about either retraining them or potentially, unfortunately, having to let them go and hiring the right people to take their place. As a leader of your company, it is also important for you to eliminate confusion on your team. As a great leader, it is your job to understand the importance of having Monday morning meetings or meetings with your employees so you can help coach them and move them along and help them understand how they can become a better asset within the team. The fourth Monday, do the right thing. A successful leader is someone who understands that they need to be forward-thinking and understand what the long-term goals are. And once they understand what those long-term goals are, they then make all the decisions that are correct so they can attain those long-term goals without sacrificing quality and their reputation to get to where they need to be. Leaders understand the importance of making the best choices before problems in a company, issues with employees, or surprises by the competition arise. Managers, leaders, and mentors understand it is vital to have an action plan long before a crisis ever arises. This means good leaders will consider problems that have not happened, but will consider what they would do if that problem were to arise, so then they're better prepared to handle that problem if and when it does arise. The fifth Monday. This is about the hiring process. You need to make it a little tougher to get the right people on your team. Good leaders use role-playing to help employees feel confident and prepared for any situation that comes up. That means if you're taking care of a sales team, do those sales roles, where one person plays the sales agent, one person plays, the person going to be buying or making that buying decision, and have them kind of role play, and then find ways, that the sales agent and the employee playing the customer can engage, and they can both find success by, asking good questions, answering questions, and giving real life situations on how things may be when you are actually going to be sitting down with, real life clients. Leadership is about maintaining people's self-respect and dignity while being firm and fair with them. One of the most important assets in a company is having the right people on your team. People who can complete tasks, follow directions, and understand what is needed of them before they are told what to do. Business owners know the greatest liability of any company is having the wrong people on their team. If managers hire staff using higher standards, then they make their job a whole lot easier when it comes to managing their employees. The sixth Monday, doing less work and getting the job done faster. No matter what segment of the business you work in, leaders understand how they must manage their time. It is their responsibility, and they understand that. The better they manage their time, the better opportunities come their way. Mentors teach managers, leaders, and employees the importance of setting aside some uninterrupted time every day. This means maybe spend 10 to 15 minutes before you start work, or 10 to 15 minutes after work has been completed, to kind of prepare yourself for the next day or the day that is at hand. Great leaders find ways to control the amount of mail being delivered to their inbox. They also understand the importance of relying on email and replying on these principles to email by batch replying everything, not just replying to emails one at a time. That can be very time consuming. Successful students and employees, managers, and leaders understand the importance of not letting anybody who is interrupting them sit down at their desk. Once you let the person who's interrupting you sit at your desk, it can be very tough to get rid of that person. Although you want to get some work done, they may not understand that you're trying to get work done, and they're maybe free, or they got a free minute, or they're going to be spending their coffee break with you. So it's important for you to set those standards and not allow these people to sit down at your desk, so you can continue to do a great job and move to those different levels that you are hoping to attain. Your job as a manager is to keep everyone on the team accountable to each other. This means if you're going to be having a meeting, start that team meeting at the right time, end that team meeting at the right time. And if someone doesn't show up or doesn't and shows up late, maybe have a talk with them after the meeting is over and tell them again why it is important for them to be at that meeting on time, so they can also set examples for themselves as well as other members on the team. To achieve different levels of success, one must eliminate as many transactions as possible from one activity to the next activity. That means we must also focus our time completing one activity at a time, not multitasking. I know multitasking seems like we're going to get a lot done, but in actuality, we probably get a lot less done when we multitask. The seventh Monday is about buckets and drippers. Good leaders understand the fact they need team members more than the team members need them. That means leaders understand they can't get work done without their employees. So of course, they're going to manage and lead the team in the right way. Mentors and leaders know that their job is to help each other and team members become better at their job. A smart, people-focused leader will focus his or her attention on uplifting the team and using positive words to create positive results. A leader who creates confusion and inconsistencies on the team is draining the positive out of the team. So be positive and not negative to your team members. Entrepreneurs, managers, and leaders understand that the employee feedback should be specific and timely if you want to encourage positive habits and or stop negative habits. One of the leader's job is to let the team know how they're doing and also help them find new and different ways on how they can improve on what they are doing. The 8th week, enter the learning zone. Leaders and employees understand the importance of discipline. Leaders and employees who really want to do well at their job understand that it is important to set aside some time every single day to read, to listen to some great audio programming, or mastermind with like-minded people so they can also continue to move forward in their employment. Mentors know that human tendency is to listen better to people, not to managers, not the leadership team. Typically, people will listen better when they have gone to seminars and conferences to people who are on stage. For some reason, the people who are on stage, just show that presence and get that point across, even if the manager and the leader are saying the exact same thing. So good managers and mentors understand that, and they will send people to conferences and seminars so they can get that same message that they've been trying to give. That was my review of the Monday Morning Leadership by David Cottrell. I hope you were able to get some really great principles from this reading that I've done on the book. I really just wanted to take some of the main principles and really expand on them so you can find ways to become a better leader for yourself, for your team, for your family, and just really anybody that really is looking to go to that higher level and that's looking for someone like you to take them there. I hope you're able to apply these principles, find one principle that really speaks to you and start working from there if you're not really quite sure where to start. Also, I'd suggest please share this with your employees or other people on your team so they can really understand as well on the type of principles that are needed to be successful leaders as well as to have successful employees on your team. My name is Maveen Kaura. Again, I am from discoveryourlifetoday.com. Please follow my YouTube channel and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much and hope you have yourself a great day.